What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is doing well. Today's video, we got the Element RC Knightrunner in the garage, and we're going to be discussing the new tires I just put on it. So, stock, it came with these general grabbers, and I just wasn't really impressed by the traction they were getting. And I wanted to go with something a little bit bigger, but I didn't really want to have to do any trimming of the body. I really think this truck looks good. The way, it looks with the small tires. I've seen some people that are cutting the fenders, and I don't know, I just really didn't want to do that. So what I found were these Proline Km3's. They are class 1 tires. So they are 4.19 in height, and they are for 1.9 wheels. So I already had these Vanquish Methods in bronze with a black ring. So they just really brought this truck to life. And I went out and I tested them, and we'll run that footage so you guys can see after. But I just figured I'd pop the tire off a little bit and do a little comparison on the size and the overall difference. So let's just get this bad Larry jacked up here. It's a little high, but here it is, the 4.19, got it all mounted up. Stock foams seem to be doing well because the truck doesn't weigh too much, and they feel pretty good. They don't feel like as weird as some of the other memory foams, although I think it's the same. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I was impressed with them. They look really good, and one reason I wanted not only a Proline tire, because I like the Predator compound, that's what these are, is the Predator compound. But this is a Km3, which is a real tire, and I want this truck to be scale, so I wanted to go with another scale tire. So let's just do a little height comparison here, so you can kind of see with the ruler here. I don't know exactly where level is, but maybe if we get a view from the side here, it will look a little bit better, just so you can kind of see they're just a tiny bit taller than the stock tire. I did a little research, not sure what other tires are out there for these 1.5 5 wheels, right? Yeah, 1.5s. I don't know. I had these wheels, so I'm not necessarily against that, using that size rim. It does create a much more aggressive looking sidewall. Looks pretty scale as opposed to the sidewall in this. Maybe it's not quite as big because you got a smaller tire but more rim. So that's something, right, you're going to have to make up on your own if that's something you want to do. Now, here's a 4.75 tire, and I mean, you can just see how much bigger that thing is there. That is just massive. So I'm not going to mount it on or anything. I have others I could show, I guess, but you can just see here with the ruler. Look at the difference. So that's going from a stock tire to a 40-inch tire. Tires don't scale kind of in the real world. Even a 4.19 is still a large tire, but yeah, you can see the height difference there between them all. So I think that this is the perfect size tire for this truck, whether or not you want to run smaller rims. Proline doesn't offer that tire in a 1.5. I really think a 1.7-inch wheel would be really nice, but the tire selection for that size is really lame. So, I don't know. I felt it was best to go with a 1.9 wheel with a 4.19 tire. Now, it gave me just a little bit more ground clearance, and the Predator compound for where I live out on the West Coast in California seemed to be doing really good. All my Proline tires I run in the Predator compound. That's what I've had the most luck with, and I just think that that's the best for me. So you have to experiment yourself, figure out what works best for your area. I've heard the G8 is better for some people, like on the East Coast. So you're going to have to experiment depending upon where you live. But I'm a big fan of the Proline Predator compound. I've tried a lot of different tires. Hyrax is the best for me in the 4.75 and in a Predator compound. The tire design, not necessarily so much, but it's the compound more or less. But I do have a lot of luck with Hyraxes. I just didn't want to put those on here. Like I said, I wanted a scale tire, so you can see here exactly how the truck looks. Let's get these guys out of the way. They're pretty tired. They were just out driving, so I was filming while they drove. But you can see just how great this thing looks. I think it looks very scale. The next thing you're going to have to be aware of is trimming. Now, they do hit just a tad bit under full tuck, right? You can see where it's pooching here, but honestly, these did the same thing. You can see how it's going over the fender. So they hit. There's like a tiny, tiny lip on the inside. I'm thinking about shaving out, and then that will probably help a little bit. But in my test, you'll see I didn't get a lot of crazy rubbing. You won't be able to hear because I'm going to have to put music over it because it was really, really windy out. But I think I'm okay even if I didn't trim because, you know, you're not really under full lock like the whole time, especially in the back. Let's see if we can get a little bit better shot here. In the back, right, under full compression, it doesn't even hit until you really squat it down to one side. So honestly, I would say you don't have to trim if you want to run this size tire, but whereas this tiny lip where you wouldn't really see it, I might just trim that out just to cut down on a little bit of the rubbing. But overall, I don't think it's really an issue. So yeah, that's going to be all I got to say about these tires. Big fan, really like how it looks. Obviously, if you have one, you can run anything you want. You can just cut these fenders way out or whatever you want to do. But I really wanted to keep the scale look, so if you're interested in a scale look, again, these are Class 1 tires in 4.19. So, yeah, let's cut to the running footage. Well, all right, guys. that is it for the running footage in this video. I hope you liked it. I had a great time out there. I really think that the tires helped this truck a lot. I'm actually really surprised at some of the lines I was able to do, and I'm sure once I get used to driving the IFS and picking different lines, because that front does get hung up quite a bit, that I'll have even more fun with it. So I'm just kind of getting used to it. I got to get some more remote time, crawling time, whatever time you want to call it. But from us here at the RC Propaganda Shop, really appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.